mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better this Christmas. And as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together this Christmas, firesides blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you this Christmas. And as I look around, your smile outshines the town. It do this Christmas, firesides blazing bright. Oh, we're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake a hand, y'all. Play band.
Hello and welcome to the Schawayna Raie and Friends Christmas special, Up Close and Personal. I'm your host, Sly Fox, and these are our studio audience. Give it up, you guys. This year, Schawayna Raie decided to come a little bit more personal. We wanted you guys to get up close and personal, and we can't get any closer than this, can we, guys? But before we even get started, we got a lot of great artists that are coming on today. And first of all, I want to make sure you had a great Christmas today. Amen. All right, because it's all about the season. So without further ado, we're going to bring up our special guest, Miss Schawayna Raie. Hello, Schawayna. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well.
And tell us about how we came about doing this up and close personal special today.
So today, the reason why we're doing Up Close and Personal is because I do this show every year, and it is a really big production. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of strength. And unfortunately, this year, I did not have that strength. I did not have that energy. I lost my grandmother in July, and approaching losing my grandmother in July, she was in and out of the hospital. So we were back and forth in and out of the hospital. And just after that experience, our family kind of had some shakes and bruises and everything like that. So with that being said, I didn't have the energy to do that. And so we didn't want to not give you guys the opportunity to be a part of this great show. We also didn't want to not have the opportunity of airing the show on Christmas Day. So we decided to bring it here, up close and personal, and bring some of our favorite people that enjoy this show every year to have the opportunity to come and be a part of this wonderful event. Our next artist that we're going to bring to the stage to present to you, Schawayna Raie and Friends Up Close and Personal, is the lovely and talented Miss Markey.
Hello. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus can make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. 'Cause I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. You, baby, oh, I won't ask for much this Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I will make a list and send it to the North Pole for St. Nick. I won't even stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. You, baby, yeah. All the lights are shining so brightly everywhere. And the sounds of children's laughter fills the air. And everyone is singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me what I really need? Won't you please bring my baby to me? So this is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. Oh, I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. You, baby, yeah. All I really want is you, baby. No, you, baby, yeah. Say all I really want is you, yeah, yeah. You, baby, yeah.
Well, welcome back to Schawayna Raie and Friends Up Close and Personal. We're glad that you're still tuning in with us, and we hope that you are enjoying the show so far. How are you guys enjoying the show so far? Thank you. Well, if you've enjoyed the first few acts, you're going to definitely enjoy this beautiful voice. I had the opportunity of learning about her by ways of a family member, and I am so excited to have the opportunity to meet her and to introduce her to you, Mrs. Kambria Moncrief. So, Miss Kambria, can you tell them why you chose the songs you chose today?
Yes, so the first song I'm going to sing for you all is Give Love on Christmas Day by the Jackson 5, because Michael Jackson is my idol. I love him, and that was like the first Christmas album that my mom played when I was little. So when I think of Christmas, that's all I think of, and I literally listen to that album all year. So, and then the next other song I wanted to sing for you is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by 3LW, and that was just a song that I found on my own. You know, 3LW came out when I was like 6, and, you know, it was just really cool to see that they made a Christmas album, and my family used to ask me to sing it all the time growing up, so I figured why not share it with you all as well.
Well, thank you for letting me know how old I was. Well, we're going to let you have the stage.
People making this, buying special gifts everywhere. There's an air of Christmas joy. It's that time of year when good friends are dear, and you wish you could give more than just presents from a store. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Oh, even the man who has everything would be so happy if you would bring him love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. People you don't know, smiling on hello. Everywhere there's an air of Christmas joy. It's that time of year when the world stands still, and you wish you could give more than just presents from a store. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Oh, the man on the street and the couple upstairs all need to know there's someone who cares. Give love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. What the world needs is love. Yes, the world needs your love. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Oh, even the man who has everything would be so happy if you would bring him love on Christmas Day. No greater gift is there than love. What the world needs is love. Yes, the world needs your love. Why don't you give love on Christmas Day? Give love on Christmas Day. Give love on Christmas Day. Thank you.
Wow, people. Have you been blown away from this talent? Amazing, amazing. And our band is amazing. We have the uncomparable Dab here today. Can y'all give it up for the band? So our next artist, we're going to bring you some non-musical talent, but it's definitely talent within itself. And we are going to bring Mr. jusWill to the stage. We love it. Enjoy it. Yes, yes, yes. And jusWill is going to tell us what his favorite Christmas movie is. And I literally want to know like what this is because I have an idea, but I don't.
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. No, because it's a story of redemption and forgiveness. And like that's kind of what we need more of. So yeah, that's why. And it was funny. Whether broken, battered, or bruised, misunderstood, mistaken, or misused, deemed crazy, corrupt, or confused, only you can walk in your shoes, no lie. Woman, your pain feeds our purpose. Your hunger sends us on the hunt. Your needs steer our spirit in search to provide what you want. We forage metaphorical forms in hopes to discover nourishment for your soul. We create rocket ships filled with reasons to revel in your moon's beams. We bask in your sun rays, and at night we find direction by following your glow. Even stars shatter over time. But stardust is nothing less than a magical sprinkle of purity and passion upon our hearts. Even a woman broken will drive us men to pick up her parts. You're never disposable, although I know there's times that you find this untrue, but understand there's seasons and there's reasons. So you may be broken so that you can be made new. Roses lose petals, yet the essence of their beauty doesn't fracture. Glass, when tampered by negative pebbles like people, at times may shatter, but a fresh beauty is captured. Diamonds are nothing less than broken stones divided into tiny fragments of a whole so that they can be shared by those that can't afford the boulder. Your divine purpose is not measured by heartbreaks, and your tears are clear to cleanse our shoulders. We are here for you. We all cheer for you. We're sincere and true because being a good man is only validated by our connection to those called she. We continue to pick up your pieces and glue staggered souls back whole, realizing that your dislocated balance is the challenge to set you free. Freedom is found in a woman who has been dismantled by life's obstacles, abused by time, and vandalized by fabricated friends. Broken may be your yesterday's issues, but woman, you always transcend. The only ones of us ever truly broken are those of us not piecing together your puzzles, yet still proclaiming to be men. Let's mend, because I never want to be broken again. Thank you. Imagine if I was able to be the bulb to your light so that we might bright the room. Or if I was your sunshine at night to illuminate your moon, casting shadows full bloom. Imagine if I could be your perfume. Imagine if tasting your breath was death's resurrection and your flaws reflect how you perfect imperfection. Imagine if your halo's GPS was the best for directions. Imagine if I knew your spirit's address so that I could mail kisses via postal special delivery. Imagine me on a quest to become someone somewhere between then and now, so each second with you was us making history. Imagine if this expedition was my rendition of unlocking your mystery. Imagine calling me your mystery. Born, re-groomed, reformed, retuned so that each note floats flawlessly into your ear cavity, defying gravity as I tickle your brain waves. Imagine if I could levitate behind your enchanting eyes, but in front of your heard lies and bathe in the cries in the place where your pain stays. Imagine me showering your soul with smiles that drench the stench of your old flame days. Imagine if I could be your poem, carefully written in a form that reflects the essence of your heart's masterpiece. Imagine if I was something like a messiah for your ever that you wrote with enough love to make all disaster cease. Imagine if we brought galactic peace to the universe one world at a time. Imagine if my hands were each word ever pinned to page, and on each page your skin was the line. Imagine if your love was mine. Imagine me being Osiris and you Isis, we be divine. Imagine me bearing your seed, birthing your essence and nurturing our offspring's life. Imagine if our kindred existence was an abundance of triumph. Imagine us being infinity twice. Imagine a dream of greatness, only to awaken to greatness real. Now knowing what this love sounds like, can you imagine how this love would feel? Thank you.
We had some treats for you guys in your seats, and we wanted to make sure that you guys got them. Do y'all remember, like, sitting cookies out at Christmas time for a certain person with some milk aside? And then y'all slowly found out who was eating the cookies and drinking the milk. I still do that. I still wait at the chimney. Nothing comes. I eat the cookies, drink the milk, and go back to bed. Hallelujah. The song I'm going to sing is Silent Night, and it's my own little version of Silent Night. I didn't want it to be like typical. And then, to be honest, I was being a little vain. I kind of wanted people to start liking this one more than they like the Temptations. That didn't happen, but we're going to try it tonight. you. Thank you. So y'all gonna listen to that one instead of the Temptations? Okay, I'll take both. I'll take both. You know, shoot, it's just nice to be in the number. You know, it's nice to be in the number. Our next act. You know what? Let's bring our host back up to the stage. He ain't had that much camera time.
Well, I don't know what we're doing here, but you know what? I must say, and we were talking before the show, and we were talking and debating Christmas songs, and I'm like, you know what? If you're gonna sing a Christmas song, and if it's not, well, for me, Donny Hathaway's "This Christmas," that's Christmas. You gotta sing that. And we were talking about Silent Night. I've not heard Silent Night sung like that. I got to say, you are marvelous. I'm like, you know what? You, and for the city of Indianapolis to have someone like you in the midst that can, I'm serious about this. You are incredible, Schawayna. You are incredible. Don't you guys think so? Now, I taught her all she knows. You knew that, right? So we're going to continue the show, but I'm so glad to be part of the Schawayna Raie and Friends Up Close and Personal and to be part of WHMB TV 40. We are always trying to do new and exciting things, and I hope you guys are continue to watch us. Okay, so Schawayna, tell us, who do we have next?
So the next person that we have, thank you very much. I do have to have a microphone sometimes. So the next person we have was a part of Schawayna Raie and Friends once before, so he is not new to the scene, but he is coming today to do an amazing rendition of Mary, Did You Know? And I am going to bring to the stage Domonique Wickware-Kelly.
Sons and daughters, did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you deliver will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod? And when you kissed your baby, you've kissed the face of God. Oh, Mary, did you know? Oh, Mary, did you know sleeping child you're holding is great. Oh, Mary, did you know? Oh, Mary, did you know?
Give it up for Domonique, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Doesn't that song just make you just feel something inside when you hear that? I mean, that is Christmas. That's what Christmas is all about. And we're going to continue our show, but I just hope everyone's having a great Christmas so far. All right. Did you get everything you wanted for Christmas? Did you get everything you wanted for Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of pressure on you guys, wasn't it? That's a lot of pressure. Well, we're going to bring up again another artist that we just had earlier today, and she blew it out. So we're going to make sure she comes back for one more time. Kambria, are you in the audience? Up close and personal. All right. What are you singing for us this time?
This time I'm going to sing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Let's hear it.
All right.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Thank you.
How you doing, Schawayna? How are we doing so far? Is this meeting up to your expectations?
I think it definitely is meeting up to our expectations, and we hope that everybody else is enjoying it just as much as I am.
Well, what I was What I was really asking was I meeting up to your expectations?
Well, when the pink letter comes, then
Okay. So you'll have me back. Thank you, Schawayna Raie.
no, that's not it. So this ends our night of Schawayna Raie and Friends Up Close and Personal. Once again, did you guys enjoy the show? Good. My nephew came into the building. I just always like to give him a shout out whenever I can. He is IMPD. And I'm so thankful for that because really when I get pulled over nowadays, I just kind of say, I have a nephew that's a police officer. Don't mess with me. Works perfectly. No, it doesn't. I just wish that it would work in that favor. But this ends the night of Schawayna Raie and Friends. And this song that I'm about to sing is very personal to me. I wrote the song. It's called Remembering Christmas. And when I wrote the song in remembrance of my grandfather who died on November the 22nd of 2002, I believe. And it's either 22nd or 23rd, but 22nd of 2002. And it was right before Thanksgiving. And I just remember I was on my way to work. Well, no, I was at home, I was asleep, and I was getting myself prepared for work. I worked the night shift at that time, and I got a call waking me up out of my sleep. And initially I was upset because I'm like, they all know I gotta go work tonight. Why are they calling me? And this is annoying. And so I woke up, I answered the phone, and it was a call saying to get to Methodist Hospital. And when I got to Methodist Hospital, because at the time I worked in the medical field, when they were like taking me off to this little side room, I immediately knew what was going down. It wasn't good. And what happened was he was on dialysis and he had a massive heart attack while he was being dialyzed. And so when he died, the dynamics of our family kind of changed a bit. And it just was never the same. And so I wrote this song in remembrance of him. And I don't know, I knew my grandmother was gonna pass, but I guess I just never prepared myself for her death. And anyway, she died this year, July the 13th of this year. No, I'm sorry, we buried her on July the 13th. She died on July the 6th of this year. And that was a real big pill to swallow because my grandmother had become the strength of the family. She held us together and she held us accountable for a whole lot of things. And our family was not the same. Even the much more, we become more broken. And so if anything that I want people to get from today, from this special, cherish your loved ones. Tell people that you love them as much as you can tell them that you love them. I was so mad at myself because all I could think about over these last couple years were the things that I was going through. Me and my grandmother was very, very close. I took her to almost every doctor's appointment. It got to a point where she didn't want anybody else to take her to her doctor's appointment but me. And I was like, no, I can't take you everywhere. You gotta figure this thing out. Like, you gotta figure this out. And I would take her to her doctor's appointment, and she always knew we was gonna go get something to eat, because I am a foodie. And she always knew we was gonna go shopping, because that was just, like, I never thought that if her appointment was at 8 o'clock in the morning, I never thought that I was gonna be home before 5 o'clock in the evening, because it was just, that was her day. Like, anytime, it didn't matter what time her doctor's appointment was, we were gonna be together for the whole day. And that broke me. And so this show almost didn't happen because that broke me. And I'm still trying to pick up the pieces, and I'm determined that in 2020 is going to be a better year for me. I'm going to be able to stride on, and my grandmother is going to be looking over me. My grandfather is going to be looking over me, and they're going to be excited about the things that I'm doing. She used to be at every single Schawayna Raie and Friends. She did not miss one. She didn't miss anything that I did, actually. And then she would tell all her friends about it. And then she would call out of town and tell them about it. And I'd be like, girl, they stop bragging on me because I don't want to die like in a car accident because you was making me your God. But no, this song is called Remembering Christmas. And as I sing this song, I just kind of want you guys to just think about the times where Christmas was so wonderful for you in your childhood, and just think about the memories that you're going to create with your children and those people beyond. And throughout the night, I've been trying not to look at a specific person just because I wanted to make it through the show. So, Remembering Christmas.
When I was just a young girl and the seasons changed, I had dreams of that very special time of the year when the leaves had fallen and the snow was on the ground. Was evidence my favorite holiday was near. I think of all the presents of clothing and toys. Then I reminisce of the things that brought me so much joy. My favorite time of year, when all the people around me shared more cheer. When I was a little girl, seems like that's the only time we became one world. I'm remembering, yeah. I'm remembering days. Seems like the older you become, things start to change. My love and memories of this holiday still remains. The trees, the lace, the songs, family and friends come together. The gifts we give shows the love we have for each other. Each moment we share makes us aware the gift of life. The reason we sing remembering is Christmas time. I'm remembering.
Give it up to the band. I'm gonna let them play a little bit for y'all while I have a seat. All right. Terrence, give us some. Any good on those keys, y'all? Terrence, Danny, y'all. Give us some, LB. LB, give us some. LB Gilson on the guitar. Thank you. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready, Spud? Ready? Ready? Give us some, Spud. Greg Spud Squires, y'all. And we got Breeze Go, Bria Golder. Dab, y'all, dab. With Terrence, Danny. I want to bring the artist back out for us. jusWill. Kira Markey. Kambria Moncrief. Domonique Wickware-Kelly. And the host of the show, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Curtis, Mr. Curtis. Thank you guys. Give you all give yourselves a hand and thank you for coming out tonight. Thank you for listening in, and we hope to see you guys next year. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell anybody, 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 anybody. What? Y'all didn't know. I can spit on the mic, y'all. I don't do it well, but sometimes I do. And sometimes when I give it to you. What? Thank y'all for coming out tonight.
Give it up one more time for Schawayna Raie, ladies and gentlemen. And the band. Good night and Merry Christmas.